We are at the Mahindra Proving Grounds in Chennai, where the company's latest and brand new electric SUVs, the BE6E and the XEV9E, served as donuts for breakfast. To talk to us about those cars, as well as what is going to happen in the future about this about the electric EVs, as well as the new company, we have Mr. Rajesh Jejurikar. Mr. Jejurikar, welcome to NDTV Profit.
Hi Tushar, thanks for being here with us in Chennai.
Yeah.
What are the donuts you were talking about?
Those donuts which Gaurav Gill made.
Ah, those.
Yeah, so you served as donuts for breakfast.
That is
Yeah,
nice.
so-
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, so let's start the conversation from the branding side. So you first of all unveiled the concepts as Born Electric. Now we are Electric Origins. So what brought about that change, sir?
We just thought, the Born Electric was more an internal terminology as we started thinking of what's the best way to express this to customers. We believe electric origin is much easier for everyone to understand. It's like, okay, this originated as an electric. It is not a carryover of anything. It's a new skateboard which is completely flat. The battery goes on it, so you release a lot of space. You are able to optimize performance fully. So it's really electric origin. So that's really a more customer-friendly expression of what it is.
Okay.
And I believe has enabled to enjoy the donuts the way you did.
All right, thank you. So let's talk about the new company, the Mahindra Electric Automobile Limited, which is going to sit under the Mahindra umbrella. How are the numbers going to be reported for this particular business?
Yeah, so Tushar, just for investors and media to understand our numbers better, we will report our ICE numbers and EV numbers separate. So it's very clear, you can see the margins for ICE products as different than EVs. One of the reasons, apart from the fact that they're different legal entities, is that the EV margin is not comparable to ICE. And the reason for that is the EVs have a different denominator, which is higher than for ICE because the taxation is different. Mm-hmm. So any time you compare the two as a percentage, EV is going to be lower than ICE because of the difference in taxation. Mm-hmm. We believe that over a period of time, the unit margin, not the percentage margin, will come to the ICE levels.
Okay. Any timeline when you intend to turn EBITDA positive for the EV business?
Clearly, we can't give a guidance on that, but you've seen our track record of delivering good margins and good performance, and we'll hope to live up to your expectations.
Okay. You talked about how the EV piece of the business as well as the ICE piece of the business are separate, so definitely separate set of numbers for both of them. Are you also... there have been issues or actually questions always raised upon cannibalization, especially given how the pricing of these BE6 and as well as the XEV9E has been. So is there a risk of cannibalization? You're undercutting your EV rivals, but it's very comparable to, say, an XUV700 or a Scorpio N?
So we've not priced ourselves looking at our EV rivals. Mm-hmm. We priced ourselves at thinking about how will we create an attractive proposition for someone who wants to buy a product like this, which is really awesome on performance, technology, ride quality, noise levels. You spoke about the sound music system, which is really, really an experience by itself. Now the point is, if we give all of that and we price it at a level at which customers can't access it, then all the innovation is wasted. Yeah. Innovation is meaningful when you are able to make it accessible to people, and that's what we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. So we haven't looked at EV rivals as a way of pricing. We've just looked at what will create category. Mm-hmm. To the specific question on cannibalization, we leave those choices to customers. Mm-hmm. We don't try to overanalyze whether a customer buys A product or B, because then you compromise on one of the two in the way you get it to market. So we let customer make choices. Whatever they prefer is what they can buy. Mm-hmm. We will try to do our best for each.
All right, so that was Rajesh Jejurikar. I mean, look at how the stock has responded to this. Despite brokerages this morning having varied views, there was a view also that maybe overvaluation, and it's come off its highs of the day, to be frank, about nearly 60 bucks down or 65 rupees down from the highs of the day, but still in positive territory. We'll get a more detailed view, not just on auto stocks, but also on the big movers of the day, the entire Adani pack in the green, all of that with the BTST ideas after this break. Stay tuned.